Alright guys, Xbox exclusive starts now. Okay. Is this the one we just saw? Oh, this is different. What is this? Like a developer notes, right?
Hi everyone, I'm Li Zhenyu, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero.
Oh, producer.
I'm excited to announce that along with version 2.0,
Why so soft suddenly?
Zenless Zone Zero will be launching on Xbox platform this June as an urban fantasy action RPG with a unique style. Not only can players immerse themselves in the everyday city life of post-disaster era, they can also enjoy feeling battle within the dangerous hollows.
Will Xbox get like extra pulls, right?
Since Zone Zero inception, we have been working to promote the appeal of action games to a wider audience.
So this is the guy that wears the mask, is it? He's the DJ, is it?
That many action games
producer.
share a common trail, which is their high difficulty and steep learning curve. And this could be a barrier keeping potential player from trying action games. Therefore, our team thinks we should provide a simpler way for more players to experience fast-paced, exciting battles.
Xbox free pulls. If you play Xbox, you get free pulls.
Of combat gameplay. We also hope to bring a fresh
look at that TV, man.
Experience
4K
to Xbox
HD.
Players.
40-inch TV, is it?
Combines
50-inch.
modern urban elements with retro aesthetics to provide a more engaging experience that reflects real life to some extent. In the urban design of the game, we incorporate many elements that evoke memories of the city life. We including familiar sights that brought us joy while we are growing up, such as arcades, video stores, and city shops. Therefore, even though Zenless Zone Zero is a fictional together, player can still find a sense of nostalgia within it. Since the open beta launch, we've been actively gathering and analyzing player feedback, refining our gameplay mechanics, while staying true to our vision and principle to reach new heights with each version. And all of this, including the brand new Season 2 content, will be coming to Xbox Series platform this June. Let's jump in.
So Xbox is starting off with Yi Xuan. Okay. Wait, it's a bit loud. Wow. Anton and Grace. Zuyuan's Cake. But Xbox will be a separate server or what? Oh wait, there's a racing bamboo. I never seen that before. Soldier 11. Wow. What kind of game is Zenless Zone Zero? Is it a Gunner game?
Why from the Zenless Zone Zero dev team?
Why this?
For a long time, humanity has been fighting against the natural disaster known as the Hollow.
Pull for Yanagi.
They appear out of the blue, expanding
separate
and surrounding everything within.
But it's not fair, they start so late, so they're gonna miss out so many characters, right?
Maze-like structure,
they can't get Zuyan,
dangerous monsters,
they can't get Qingyi. There's so many characters they cannot get.
Every survival of civilization. However, the development of new areas for the burst of new technology to utilize resources from the Hollows.
Unless they get some free characters, they will be nice, right?
Into the miracle city of today.
You hope idol girls are delayed? I think they are delayed. Yi Xuan is coming, I think.
Looking to challenge the Hollows to fulfill their own goals.
And
our role in this story is that of the closest collaborators of these Hollow explorers, the ones who can safely guide them in navigating the Hollows, otherwise known as proxies. Rather than having players directly save the world, we want to focus on the routine city life and the story of those ordinary citizens caught up in a post-apocalyptic world.
Wow.
In this world, that don't distinguish absolute good and evil. We hope
Please
to
give us free
explore the
then post
value
something,
of the
right?
common system, from their various stories invoking a
Lina.
cozy and down-to-earth vibe. The areas we encounter throughout this journey each have their unique charm. For example, the atmosphere of 6th Street feels extremely homey and friendly, focusing on its residents'
I didn't realize you're that
close-knit
huge.
relationships. Here,
This
we
skin
can
suck.
enjoy a cup of coffee,
No, it's pretty
spend
good.
some time with different agents, play video games, or just enjoy a lazy afternoon. On the other hand, the people of the barren outring are more unrestrained, staying
Your
true to their
orang-utan.
unique way of
I want the
life.
orang-utan.
A great example of that would be
Is
the sounds
he going
of
to be a
Colombia.
character?
Cruising freely through the outer ring on
True
their
colours are
motorcycles and
mods.
big rigs.
Wow.
Season 2 of our story will take place in Wi-Fi Peninsula, a region that's in stark contrast to the desolate outer ring. The people here live simple yet hardworking lives, contributing to its laid-back
Free
atmosphere.
character export promo
Though
is
fairly
Miyabi will be disaster
ordinary,
for the entire
Wi-Fi
community.
Peninsula is rich in
Is it
natural
disaster though?
resources, which has attracted
They should give
the
free
attention
currency
of
maybe,
many
right?
factions, lurking and plotting behind the seemingly peaceful facade. In the new chapter, urban life and hollow exploration will be more closely intertwined, leading to a more tightly woven narrative. Our protagonists will not only have to face the hollow disaster, but also
Really
get
saw this
caught up
cutscene
in
before.
the conflict between various factions, allowing players to face a variety of situations, one challenge after another. In terms of character design, Zenless Zone Zero features all sorts of characters living in harmony in
Okay.
this fantastical world.
Ben
As
Bigger,
such,
oh my
we
god.
conceptualized
Ben
a few
Bigger is
different
so cool,
races
guys.
to make our characters
Jane
more
Doe.
unique and vibrant. We'll also often try to
Yo,
come
Ben
up
Bigger
with
is so
fresh
cool, man. They
and
need more Ben
impactful
Bigger. Ben
character
Bigger needs an
designs
exclusive story.
that players
you know?
have never seen before,
Exclusive story.
such as Ellen and Lycan from Victoria Housekeeping. By incorporating familiar elements such as sharks
Wow.
and wolves in our siren designs,
Shark and wolves.
we can make our characters more distinctive and establish their faction visual synergy through their costume design. This ensures that the aesthetics of our characters remain easily
Gee.
identifiable without
Over
being
$50?
disorganized.
There
To
wasn't
the
a
point
nun in Sons of
where they
Caliban.
can be recognized even by their silhouettes. These distinct character designs
Oh, will
are
that
only
guy
a
actually
part
be
of
playable?
Zenless Zone Zero's unique style.
Big Daddy, is it?
Truth be told,
Big Daddy.
as an avid action game player and fan, and not opposed to action games that have a steeper learning curve and complicated execution. But in my
Ben Bigger,
opinion,
Bunny Girl.
found that hinge on
ZZZ is
complexity.
Hoyo's best
A
game.
simple design can also
Damn,
stand out
ZZZ is
just as
Hoyo's
much.
best game. Not Gan?
We have always been
Gens?
steadfast in how we approach our battle design,
Okay.
which is to provide an exciting battle
Ben Bigger
experience
S
for
rank.
our players
Oh, that would be
without
nice.
making it too
Ben
complicated.
Bigger S rank,
We
yeah.
firmly believe
I like it.
that even simple mechanics can lead to thrilling and intense
Awaken
battles,
Ben Bigger, right?
giving rise
He
to the combat
unleash
system that you see today.
his inner
In
self.
terms of offense, we've incorporated
runs
the
on
chain
4 legs
attack
now.
system. While attacking enemies, agents will also inflict daze, which will cause them to be stunned once the amount of daze reaches a threshold, making them more vulnerable. In this state, players can unleash chain attacks to coordinate with the various agents in their squad, dishing out flashy combos. When it comes to defense, we've also designed a perfect assist mechanic,
Genshin and Honka Star
which can
Story
be
is just too much
understood
yap.
as a parry. Upon
Yapping.
seeing a yellow flash, players can
No,
instantly
ZZZ story is really
switch
good,
to
man.
other agent,
I think it's better than the
triggering
other
their
two.
perfect assist and following
No,
up
granted,
with
I
an
haven't played
attack.
Genshin in a while, so I
This
don't know.
elevates the visuals and the satisfaction of both offense and defense.
Toleda
After
still in
we feel
meta.
that rather than just focusing
Wow.
on a single character, would it be better to allow other characters and skills to share
Okay.
the spotlight too? Following that,
That
we'll
rotation, they
slowly
lost
polish the
Otakura.
details down to each frame,
What rotation?
ensuring a punchy, impactful feel in
Just
every hit,
to showcase the
and
character.
achieving a high speed and a gratifying combat experience. After all,
Okay.
our players' experience can be measured in frames. And it is precisely the balance of combat mechanics,
Alright.
visual and audio experience as a result of the
Best
gameplay
gig,
mechanics and performance
Feels
that
weird
gives
watching this again
Zenless
as we've already
its competitive
enter the
edge.
second season. I mean,
In
not
most
yet, going to, right?
situations,
Going to
our
enter.
players can experience this even without overcomplicated controls. However, this does not mean that our gameplay lacks challenge, but rather
True.
we've designed the
Very
initial
challenging.
learning curve to be gentler.
Very
As
challenging,
players
right?
slowly get used to the controls and the gameplay mechanics, more play styles will be available to provide a multitude of combat experiences. For example, players can challenge stages in the simulator battle trial,
Did the
pitting
power reset?
themselves against the strong enemies.
I haven't checked, right?
advance
I don't think the power
higher
reset, right?
levels.
Or
In
not yet
this game
reset?
mode, not only are the bosses much tougher, the SFX will also reduce the assistance provided, such as the previously mentioned
This one is quite
yellow
fun, but
flash indicator
after a while, it's like
provide
you're just
a
doing
greater
this. You're
challenge
pretty much
for players.
doing the same
We
thing,
have also
right?
introduced new boss mechanics for these stages. For example, two of the earliest bosses
Making every new
encountered,
character meta
the
will
Dead
drown
End
CZ
Butcher
sooner than later.
and Twin Dancers will
We
be
need
equipped
every
with
character
more
to be
aggressive
sustainable at
mechanics
E0.
in challenge mode. Of course,
E0?
when players manage to
Like Hoenn
overcome
is
these
sustainable at
mechanics,
E0, right?
they will be rewarded in kind for granting them in a window to deal damage and rack up higher scores. In extreme cases, players might even need to make a good use of the invulnerability provided by dodging along with the synergistic mechanics of certain agents, and more to be able to clear the stage. Of course, the prerequisite for this is that players will need to have an in-depth understanding of the various character mechanics. Investing time and effort to practice is undoubtedly the most important factor in improving a player's combat skills. Players can also make use of the free training mode to try out
Okay.
the combat effectiveness of different
So
agents
far, this is like
combinations,
almost everything is
reinforcing
like
their
introduction
own
to the game so
understanding
far,
of
right?
building.
I
Upon
get it that they have to
gaining a
introduce the game
deeper
because it's an
understanding of
Xbox
their agent
showcase.
skills and mechanics. Player can also
Lighter,
transfer
wow.
different skill modules through our in-game roguelike gameplay, discovering new
Lighter
player
is so
styles
cool,
on
man.
familiar agents.
Guys, are you guys pulling
All
for
in all,
lighter or not?
The combat system of Zenless Zero strives to meet the player's
Yeah, but this one is meant for the
expectation of
Xbox
how an
players
action
that
game
are
should be.
trying to play the game on Xbox, I guess. Casual gameplay.
Other than combat,
Any
immersing
casual
yourself
players in the chat?
bustling metropolitan city is another
Rise up,
key
casual
component
players,
of
rise
the
up.
game. Of course, the extent of such immersion is highly dependent on how much the players are willing to believe in the
Wow.
story and the characters they see.
Characters without
Down
juice,
to the smallest
some especially
details.
are just so good.
Thus, the agent's city interactions become an important part
Fake
of
2.0?
establishing the
What do you mean
sense of
fake?
authenticity and realism. What's different from combat stages is that the interactions with agents outside of battle emphasizes their daily routine and a sense of companionship.
Wow, following Qingyi
After all,
to eat.
they do have their own lives
Does
in
Qingyi go to the
area
restaurant too?
outside of the hollows, running all around the city, having hapa, buying flowers, or even watching a movie. Players can build up their relationships with these agents through understanding the different aspects of them and their lives. As the story progresses, players can also get to understand and appreciate the various factions and the things they get up to through in-game events. For example, with an Outer Ring restaurant as a focal point, the Overlord Feasting event showcases the lives of the Outer Ring agents and their interesting encounters. Other than the agents themselves, designing a cityscape also requires a ton of details to make it
Nice.
as realistic as possible.
All in on
Take
Void
the arcade on
Hunters.
6th Street, for
Yeah,
example.
get weapon as
Not
well.
only can players play games on their own, they can also invite friends in co-op mode and experience the joys of arcade
I
games
haven't unlocked
like
Paulcraft
Specura
one.
and the Bazaar Brigade with others. This feature has received
They
positive
put a
feedback
lighter with
from
Hugo on
many
it
players.
because it works
In
with
the
stunners.
future, we'll continue to enrich the arcade
Yeah, I
scene.
think it will be a good time.
After all,
Xbox Stream
there's
is still
no
selling the
better
game
way
to players
take
with
it
zero
easy
experience of
on
the game.
street of new area
I think part
than
of
to
it,
slow
yes.
down for a game at the
We'll see
arcade.
if there's more
The
things, right?
ability to provide
They usually will
players
reveal
an
those good
immersive
things at the
city
end, so
experience
don't worry
in
about it.
Zenless Zero has always been an important benchmark of our team's effort.
Okay.
The thing story, and the characters all work in tandem to contribute to the overall design and the style of the game. While creating our characters, we hope that they can
It definitely will open up more players to definitely try out the game, right? For sure.
And the interactions remain
Snake
natural
Duel is
using
pretty
this
fun.
virtual fictional world.
It's alright.
With these details in mind, the characters
get boring
will
after some time,
naturally
right?
seem more believable
Unless the AI
and
has like
relatable.
different
And
patterns.
that also contributes significantly to the atmosphere of Zenless Zone Zero.
Exclusive Xbox
We have
optimizations.
also made optimizations to the game
Okay.
in consideration of its release on the Xbox platform this coming
Okay.
June. Thanks to the increase in GPU processing power of
GPU
the
processing
Xbox
power.
Series X and S, players can experience enhanced visuals and a more stable frame rate while
Stable
playing
frame
Zenless
rate.
Zone Zero. With the quick
60
resume
FPS.
function on the Xbox, players can seamlessly toggle back and forth between other games without
Okay.
having to suffer through the loading screen every time. In terms of visuals, Zenless Zone Zero has also been optimized.
Ray
featuring
tracing on
hardware
Xbox.
accelerated ray tracing and HDR to deliver
HDR
higher
as well?
fidelity and more vibrant visuals. For instance, with ray
Wow.
tracing rendering of indirect lighting, the visual performance of glossy
Xbox is
metallic
winning.
surfaces will be significantly
Xbox
boosted
is
on the
winning.
Xbox version.
Winning.
This
better
also
than PC,
resolves
better than
issues of
phone,
off-screen
Android and
reflection,
iOS.
such as mirrored surfaces, water
Mirror?
surfaces, the puddles of water, on the floor,
Reflection?
or even metallic and shiny surfaces
Okay.
that traditionally rasterize
Wow.
faces. Zenless Zone Zero supports both 4K resolution
Okay.
and a 60 FPS frame rate.
4K 60
For a smooth
FPS.
gaming experience, a stable frame rate will definitely allow
No
fans
way.
of challenging action games
4K
to play
60?
to their full potential. Other than the marked improvements to Zenless Zone Zero's graphics and performance, we would also like to highlight the game's compatibility to the Xbox's precision controllers, thanks to the stellar vibration capabilities of the Xbox controller. Players can now experience the immersive
So you can
sensations
vibrate it, is it?
of landing hits during combat. Moreover, we have configured different vibration settings
Xbox
for
specs is
different
higher than
combat
PS5?
actions or situations.
Is it though?
For example, the
Panties
vibration
reflection.
feedback for basic attack differs from that of a special attack. Even pulling an
So there's
S-rank
different
agent
kind of
feels
vibration
different.
as well.
With improved functional and graphics performance,
There's different type of vibration.
a customized controller experience, and all new content that will launch in version 2.0. We believe that players can elevate their Zenless Zone Zero experience when fighting alongside their favorite agents. Zenless Zone Zero on the Xbox also supports data sharing between platforms with unrestricted server selection. This means that players do not need to worry about server or regional restrictions and can freely select the server they want to play on. Veteran players can also link their accounts from other platforms.
Or you can play whatever server you
ensuring
want.
a convenient and seamless
Isn't that kind of
transition
good?
to the Xbox. Zenless Zone Zero also supports Xbox Cloud Gaming, allowing
Xbox
Game
Cloud.
Pass Ultimate players to seamlessly enjoy the game
Wait, what the heck?
with
Oh,
just an internet
iPad, is it?
connection. With Xbox Cloud Gaming, players can experience
What
the
is an
game
Xbox
in
Cloud Gaming?
1080p and 60 FPS on their mobile devices, with realistic lighting effects and haptic controller feedback.
So you can play on your
Players
mobile with
can
Xbox Cloud
conveniently
Gaming.
Enjoy the audio
Play on
visual
your
feast
phone.
that is Zenless Zone Zero.
A companion hollow has suddenly
Okay,
appeared
what is
on
this? What is this?
The Hollow Investigative Association
Version 2, is it?
has been to the scene
Soldier 11.
of the call.
Huge cake, huge cake. Alright, this will attract players for sure. Okay. Comes to Xbox.
Step in the spotlight, the fight is on full force. I'm way too strong. My aim is
Wow,
sharp and I'm
hip
right
hop,
where
man.
I
I love
belong.
this hip
My enemies
hop.
on the run, never
Okay,
tap
that's
out.
cool.
Once they react from a great
That's
fast
cool.
out the gate, like I'm out the gun. I am focused and I'll keep fighting till the battle is won. So pass the message, I am built for this. I am made for
So do you
this.
guys think
I am
this
ready
hip hop
for
will
this.
attract
You're not
people?
better than this. I am
It will
building
definitely
a
attract
legacy
people,
that
right?
they will never
Everyone
forget.
is gonna
I'm
love
rewriting the
hip hop.
game and I'll never quit. And I'm
Vivian.
fighting my zen while I fight to the end.
Oh
They
my
say if
God.
you can't beat 'em,
Vivian and
join 'em.
Hugo
Everybody
combo.
wanna be on my team then.
Okay, I remember that cutscene. I remember that one, right? The boss.
won't be stopped. No, I won't be stopped. Yeah, I'ma keep
So
winning. I'm
cool.
undefeated. I
Hip
won't
hop
be
for
stopped. No, I
Xbox.
won't be stopped. Yeah, I'ma keep
Hip hop
winning.
for
I'm
Yasuke.
undefeated.
Wow. June 20. Why don't they give the date? It says June, but why no exact? Oh, Yi Xuan. Yi Xuan. Oh my god. Where is
Now
it?
we're about embark
Wait, where
on
is it?
this brand new chapter as Zenless Song Zero version 2.0
Okay.
officially launches on
So guys, version 2,
Xbox
version 2,
platform
guys.
this
Guys,
June.
get ready. Version
At the
2.
same time, we also created many exciting
Okay,
rewards
what's happening,
and
right?
content for our players.
Yi
in
Xuan
version
first, is it?
2.0. You can add it to your wish
Still no
list
black
right now.
agents.
Over the past
There's band
year,
bigger.
we've been actively monitoring our community
Okay.
feedback, whether it's support or suggestion.
Yi Xuan
We deeply
teeth.
value our players' input. At the same time, we want to stay true to the core of Zenless Song Zero, what makes the game unique,
No more
while
TV.
making meaningful enhancements that reflect players' feedback. with
Okay.
every
Players'
update.
feedback are important, alright?
So we would like
Very
to
important.
extend a warm invitation to new friends who have yet to experience Zenless Song Zero and enjoy the stylish art.
The Chinese
music,
are
and
broadcasting in
combat
English,
Gameplay that makes the
USDA
game
in
so
shambles.
unique and appealing. Zenless Song Zero
Oh,
is
you're
a
right.
game that strives for constant improvement.
No, you are right.
And we will
The
continue
Chinese
to
are learning to
innovate
speak
and
English now.
optimize with each new
No need to
update.
hire English
We
VA
are
anymore.
truly grateful for all of your love and support.
All of them are speaking
We
English
invite
now.
All Xbox friends
Chinese
to try
are winning.
Zenless Song Zero.
Chinese-
and
oh, Chinese
also
are so
welcome
smart,
back
man.
Our returning
They don't
players.
need to hire
We are
English VA.
excited to share more
They just speak
surprises
English
in
themselves.
the future. So
Wow.
stay tuned.
No need to hire Paimon. Oh. Okay. June 2025. Wait, that's it? No way that's it, right? No way. There's gotta be more. Background music is too high? I think his voice is a bit soft, yeah. Wait, where's Yi Xuan? That's it. Taller NB. So they're not gonna reveal Yi Xuan? They're not gonna show Yi Xuan anymore, is it? It's just that. Okay. Alright.
Games on their own.
I thought they would. So Yi Xuan is only show for like 2 seconds. Two seconds show. One second. Okay. Alright.